This is my first trip to Thailand, and before I came, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to find. Hi, my name's John. I'm a senior solo traveler, keen to explore Thailand for the first time. I had imagined that the culture might feel very different from places that I've traveled over the years, and I wondered whether I'd feel a bit more like an outsider. That feeling disappeared almost immediately. Very quickly, I found myself at ease, safe, welcomed, and treated with a kind of quiet friendliness that seems to be part of the rhythm of daily life here. I wondered about the language before I arrived. English isn't the first language, of course, but many people do speak it, and nearly every public space has clear signs in both Thai and English. Those of us who speak English are spoiled in a way. We expect the world to meet us halfway no matter where we go. Here, people make an effort to help, even when the vocabulary is sometimes limited. I also became aware that over my years of international travel, I've become accustomed to people conversing in a language that I don't comprehend well. I've become quite used to it if I don't understand every conversation that's happening around me, but that's simply part of being a global citizen. And with visitors arriving from every corner of the world, Thailand seems to feel comfortable welcoming people with all kinds of languages and customs. One of the things that struck me right away was how clean and orderly everything is. Bangkok is a city of nearly 11 million people, yet the streets, walkways, and shopping malls are impressively tidy. I quickly realized that this isn't just a good municipal management, it reflects a deeper cultural habit. Thailand leads toward what anthropologists call a collectivist culture, where people see themselves as part of a larger whole. You can sense it in small, everyday gestures. Shopkeepers sweeping the sidewalk before they open. Very little litter on the streets. No one eating or drinking on the public transportation to keep it clean. Perhaps this also echoes Buddhist values. The idea of interdependence, everything connected to everything else, encourages thoughtful behavior that supports the group. Merit-making plays a part too. Small good deeds like keeping a shared space tidy are a simple way of contributing to the general harmony. Nobody talks about it, but the influence is clear. By contrast, in North America, we tend to assume someone else is responsible for any part of the city that we don't personally own. But here, the responsibility seems to be shared, and the results speak for themselves. These first few days have made me more interested in understanding the foundations of Buddhism while I'm here. I plan to explore that a bit more as I travel to different parts of the country, but I'm also hoping to taste my way through as much of the local cuisine as I can. Street food, small cafes, anything that's new to me. I may even try a cooking class just for fun. It's a good way to learn a bit more about a culture and to mingle with others and share experiences. This is only the beginning of my trip. My next stops will be a little bit more tourist-oriented, Ao Nang and Phuket, which will likely give me a different angle on the country. But if a city this large can feel this welcoming, I imagine that ease will carry into smaller communities and more relaxed coastal areas as well. Solo travelers know that the first few hours in a new place can bring a little flutter of uncertainty, wondering whether we'll fit in or whether we'll feel a bit isolated. Those thoughts crossed my mind as well before I got here. But they were fleeting. I quickly picked up the rhythm of the ferries and the trains and could decipher the signs, exchanged lots of friendly smiles, and suddenly was right in the flow of things. That's one of the gifts of traveling alone. Even now, at age 78, I'm reminded again how much there still is to learn and how energizing it is to step into a new culture with open eyes. This trip is already reminding me why I keep moving. Why I'm still out there gathering no moss. Safe travels. See you next time.